Hey YouTube, what's going on? SciGuy29 coming at you here for a different video for me. Jumping into the non-sport realm with the craziness that is the sports card market. Uh, Dave Blue Jacket 66 had a great video on some of his non-sport sets a week or so ago, and got me to thinking, what's out there that's right up my alley but not very expensive. Kind of fuel the fire, and this is what I came up with. The MASH set. This is a 1982 Donruss product. They're distributed by the Donruss Company of Memphis, Tennessee, with the ingredients of the gum. MASH, possibly my all-time favorite television show. For a long time, I could quote damn near every episode. I can guarantee I can quote almost the entire first episode as I watch it, as well as the finale. For those that aren't familiar with MASH, kind of a crazy setup. It first aired on September 17th, 1972, was on CBS, and ran for 11 seasons. The series finale was on February 28th, 1983. And at one time, it was the most watched TV show in television history. I didn't look up to see if it still is or not. But just an incredible cast. Alan Alda as Benjamin Franklin Pierce. I should back up. For those that aren't familiar with it, it's not too hard to find episodes running on cable anymore. But set during the Korean War, a MASH unit, a mobile army surgical hospital, hence the term MASH, and it followed some colorful and just outstanding characters that really grabbed my attention. It had so many things. It had humor. It had some hot nurses. It had a great theme song. It had history. So there was just so much going on that I absolutely just fell in love with the show. And I know I've seen every episode at least once, and most of them probably 10 or 12 times. So as I got looking at cards, I thought, why not? This is a great set. Like I said, Alan Alda played Dr. Benjamin Franklin Pierce. They called him Hawkeye. From Last of the Mohicans, Loretta Swit played Margaret Hot Lips Houlihan. George William Christopher, for all but the pilot, played Father John P. Mulcahy. Jamie Farr as Klinger. Wayne Rogers as Trapper John McIntyre. McLean Stevenson as Henry Blake. Larry Linville. Frank Burns. Walter Eugene Radar O'Reilly, who hailed from Ottumwa, Iowa, played by Gary Berghoff. Mike Farrell came on in season 4 to replace Trapper as B.J. Honeycutt. And there was just Sherman Potter, played by Harry Morgan. Just so many incredible characters that were in the show, and just something from my growing up that I always loved. Kind of love this packing. Kind of see the gum sticking through the wrapping. So I thought, let's try to build this set. Can find things not terribly expensive, and some things that some few cards that I could still get autographed. Some of the characters have passed on. I know Harry Morgan has passed on, Gary Berghoff, Larry Linville. Some of those guys have passed on, but there are quite a few that are still with us. So I thought, hey, let's open a couple packs up and see where there's 6. Let's see, 6 cards a pack plus 1 stick of gum. So we'll see how bad they are and stuck to things. And I think the back, as it looks, makes a poster of some sort. They're not going to come off very well. We'll try another pack to get a little better. All right. And that's what I was afraid of. Gum's going to... look at that. Yummy. And we have it right there on top of... I don't even know what card number. Card number 8 there at the bottom. So that is card number 8. A lot of the main characters. I don't know if this, some of it's gonna flake off. That part's pretty well stuck. This is, like I said, from 82, so later in the run, as the series ended in 83. That's kind of the main cast at that time. We'll put that off to the side. And here we have let's see, this was, B.J. Honeycutt, Mike Farrell. There's B.J. and B.F. Pierce, or Benjamin Franklin and Honeycutt. And them again on card number 26. Out on getting ready to take some people in. There's David Ogden Stiers as Charles Emerson Winchester III, the stuffy Boston socialite doctor. And here we have the cast. Loretta Swit in her, she's a little older. Father Mulcahy in the background there. Loving this. Let's see what we get in pack 2. I believe it's a 60 or a 66 card set. That one I butchered already. I can find on eBay, I can find the packs pretty reasonably, or the wrappers pretty reasonably priced, so I'm not too terribly worried about coming up. Oh, here we go again. It's that same thing. This piece looks a little worse, a little Margaret Houlihan action there. We'll work on that a little later. Put that by the other piece of gum. And let's see, we'll get the wrapper out of the way. I have Mr. B.J. Honeycutt. And again, there's Loretta Swit as Hot Lips Houlihan on card number 27. They always were bringing them in on the helicopters. Patience. Oops, about skipped one. There's another Loretta Swit. And we have this one with Harry Morgan, a couple of nurses in the background. Just a great, great show. So much fun. Such a serious topic. I always remember a lot of people, my relatives that lived through the Korean War, and when they showed the news footage, always talked about, what they remembered. They remembered seeing those. Let's just put those back there. At the time, and just the memories it brought back. Ooh, this one's coming off a little bit better. Okay, nice. Okay, we might, so close. And we salvaged a wrapper. All right. We'll take the cards out. Hopefully the gum doesn't rip it off now. This piece is coming off complete. So there's our wrapper that will go on the binder cover. Put that off to the side. A little surgery going on with that one. That gum's going to have to be surgically removed a little later. Here we go again with Charles and Charles and Dr. Pierce. Here they are. Not sure what they were doing there. Looks like they were painting something maybe. Finally have a Klinger. Colonel Potter giving Klinger. Klinger, for those that don't know, was always trying to dress up as a cross-dresser to get out, bucking for a Section 8. Never quite happened. These are obviously miscut, but still loving it. There's Klinger and BJ, or Klinger BJ Hennigan. This is Benjamin Franklin Pierce. And there is Alan Alda as Dr. Pierce right there. In the back, you can tell is going to make like a collage or a big poster as it finishes up. So appreciate you joining me. See if I can get a little less glue. Holy cow, that got worse. There's a little better shot of them. Okay. So a little fun from the Donruss Company of 1982. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you ever watched the show, what your thoughts were. So I'll let you know when I get the complete set. So in no hurry to get it, but thought it would be a fun little start to have some packs to do it with. So till next time, remember, collect what you love what you collect.